Oh, for heaven's sake, Cyril. I told you last year we're no dig buddy. No dig means no digging. Joking aside, I don't know how long squirrels last or how long they live for. Well, I'm sure Cyril's been around for 5, 6 or 7 years now. He always follows the same routine all the time. Runs along the fence, over the 2 sheds, onto my garden, back on the fence, along the shed, up the nearest tree, then back away somewhere over the road. A lovely little creature. Well, you're right, guys. How's it going? You ever done something and as soon as you've done it, you thought, oh, why have I done that? So I've come out in the back garden to do a bit of seed sowing because it's, it's January, got on with a bit of seeds. And I'm sat here in my slippers and I'm just about and my feet are getting wet. So I look under the table and my feet are just sinking into I got artificial grass down just to, easier to sweep up the seeds and my feet are getting soaking wet. So I've gone back indoors and put some proper shoes on. Anyway, I'll tell you what, I've got a bit of footage in a minute of me stood up the allotment, and that's why I haven't been to the allotment for 3 weeks, or haven't been gardening for 3 weeks. I've harvested. I took my friend up there yesterday, Bev, and she wanted to see the allotment. So we stood there, and honestly, within about a minute, less than a minute, our feet are half inch deep in water. It's seeping up through the wood chip paths. I got a little bit of footage of me stood there just now, so I'll show you that in a minute. Anyway, seeds. January. Everyone's filming their January sowings. I thought I'd better jump on the bandwagon, I watched Rob's allotment garden, Rob in the attic, Rob. Used to be Rob from Leicester, didn't he? And he said he's got far too many chillies and he didn't know what to sow. And I'm the same. I've still got, hey, work this out now. I've still got, hang on, I'll work this out. Chocolate habanero growing. Macapichu growing. Basket of fire, still harvesting. I mean, it's redder now than it has been all summer. And I've got Apache, and there's one more that's not doing so well. There's 5, there's actually 6 actually, but don't matter. But I've got too many, and I've got some from Ali again over there in Canada land. Still got a few from last year actually. So what we got? We got the chilies. We got ahi mango, Anaheim, beaver dam, cayenne, cherry bomb, golden cayenne, red habanero, heat wave. And Onivec, and I want to grow Onivec, and I want to grow Padron. Yeah, and I'm going to do paprika. I've saved my own seeds from paprika from Rob from last year. They were brilliant. I tell you what, I've never seen so many chilies on one plant. So I'll be doing those again. They've been selling quite well actually. Anyway. So that's them, aubergines. I did 2 last year. They were both quite nice. That was Black Beauty and Rosa Bianca, so I'll be doing those again. But I'm only going to grow, maybe just 2. I have to sow more than 2, obviously, but 2 Black Beauty, 2 Rosa Bianca. Cauliflower all year round at the minute, there's no rush for them. Leeks. Now, I've got a lot of leeks this year. I'm going to do my favourites, which are Autumn Mammoth and Musselburgh. But I've also got some from the Heritage Seed Library I want to try. And that is Kelvin and Wonder and Longa. I'll try those. I've got Mercurian and Porbella. I got some lettuce, but that can go in any time. And onions. Now, I've already got red flash in. I've already got Stuttgart. No, Sturon. I've got Sturon in. But I want to do a second sowing of some of these. I got Elsa Craig. Everyone's got Elsa Craig. Fletch. She sent me some last year, which I never got into planting, so I've got to plant those. They're called just Fletch's white onions, home saved, so they'd be good. Mammoth improved, and they were good last year, but they weren't too mammoth. I think the conditions were a bit funny for them. I want to put some Red Baron in, maybe a bit late, but we'll see. And a few more Sturon. Got everything ready. I got my Agrolans ready. They've had a quick rinse, but I'm going to have to give them a wash off again in a minute. I got me the quarter seed trays. I got me Lego dibber. And I'm going to cover everything with vermiculite this year because I was finding last year, I know I'm using back on the peaty compost for a while, it was caking over a little bit on top and sometimes the onions weren't poking through properly. So onions in the quarter cell trays, chilies and aubergines in here, and we see how it goes from there. So usual routine really, guys. I got all my seeds for the month out of me cassettes. Get open it the right way, Steve, why not? All in here ready. There's the shensu. Oh, shensu, that was the one, not sturon, shensu. We've got to sow some of those, that's it. Yeah, all in here ready. So I think the best thing to do is stop talking and get on with it. I'll just do a couple and show you what I've done in the end. Right then. And being the start of the year, we're starting off with number 1. That's spooky, isn't it? One. Obviously, there's a few carried over from last year, all the garlics and things like that. But, and they've put up the allotment just now, actually. The garlic's doing very, very well. Surprised me. Fingers crossed this year, because if they're no good this year, it's the last year. I'm not going to bother again. Hopefully they'll be all right then, won't they? Give themselves a saving grace. Numero uno. And I'm back on the Mother Earth compost for now. While I can still get it, I can't see any point in giving myself a load of pain by trying the peat-free again, or using the peat-free, not trying. You saw my results from last year, bloody awful. And I don't swear very often. So, oh, didn't lose any buttons this year either. So normally lose a couple of buttons off my dibber. Lovely, well, that's come loose. Oh. Right, so what first then? Which onion first? Let's have a look. Leek, 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 leek. Mammoth improved, why not? Mammoth improved. Number 1. Well, these were number 10 last year. So, and the seeds are valid until end of 25, so that'll be all right. Right, and what I'm going to do, that'll be all right. Just going to be careful not to drop them into the compost, that's all. Got plenty in there, mind. That's from 2 years now, and I've still got loads left. I do. The compost's already damp. I'm just going to firm it down just a little bit, just so the seeds are in contact. There we are. Only a little bit. And a sprinkle of the old fine vermiculite. Makes a change not to be blowing a hooligan, because last time we did this, it blew everywhere. I'll do, and I'll give them all the water in later. So that's me. I'll do all the onions, and then we get on with the chilies. Go up, let me know. Okay, that's the onions done. I'll show you those in a minute. They're just soaking at the moment. On with the agrolans then, and the chilies and aubergines. Usual routine. I label the base. Some people label the actual pots themselves, but I put a little bit of perlite in with it this time, just to keep it a bit sweeter, really, because the chilies don't want to be too wet. And keep telling you this: load your agrolan up off the base, because you'll just fill that up with compost, and the watering won't work. It's a little bit damp, this compost, but it'll go down. Don't want any twigs in there, that's for sure. Oh. Just have a look underneath, just make sure the cells are full up. Otherwise, you would be watering fresh air. A little bit, make it a little bit neater. There we are. And what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to use my pen to make the dimples. You can use the lid, if I can find one, but I'm going to use a little bit. I want them a little deeper this time. What I was finding last time was when they were when they were growing, they were pushing out the cells a little bit, and I was being forced to pop them on a bit quicker than I wanted to. So I thought I was going to be quite a bit behind this year with the sowings, but I think we'll be all right. I'm doing it today because I've got a day out with Layla tomorrow. We're having go to the garden centre, have breakfast as we do, you know, and a little bit of shopping. And we're having a cooking day. Layla loves some, what you call them, Scotch eggs. So we're making some Scotch eggs and some vegetarian equivalent with mashed potato around the outside and cheese in the middle, mozzarella in the middle. So yeah, see how that turns out. That's that. Right, I can't remember what numbers were now. Number 5 is Black Beauty. Got some mole seeds, great supplier mole seeds. Really discounted. Like I say, I'm just going to do 1 row of these. I'll just put a couple in each and thin them out as necessary. And what's that? Yeah, there's 7 in a row. I only want 2 plants, so I'll do for them. That's those ones. And Rosa Bianca. These are from Bargain Seeds, and there's only a few of them. Oh, yeah, I used them last year, that's why. Best before the end of 23. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm sure they're going to stop germinating 4 days after the end of 23. I know it's a lot of shops now are stopping putting use by dates on a lot of products. Well, things like, I think it's milk and eggs, I think. Because people were throwing too much away, basically. And so now it's up to you whether you use it or not. The trouble with these plastic bags is you get the old static cling, you know. Can't get them out. Here we are. 1, 2. Put those at the edges so I can get to them. Oh, wrong cell, Steve, wrong cell. I knew these ash leaves would have a use and fertile it out. Look. There we are. Hey, I landed straight in. Right, that's them. Chillies next then. Oh, excuse me. It's a bit nippy out here, actually. Yeah. You ever think, and I'll come back to you. Okay, I've had a think. I'm all tired now. So the chillies I've gone for this Agrilan. The Aji Mango from Ali and the Beaver Dam from Ali, Padron, Onivec and Heatwave. So get those in, and I'll do the rest in another one and show you another day. I need the numbers, don't I? Stupid boy. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 9 Padron. 20, 25 degrees for these, so I have to get I'll use the indoor Vitapod. Yeah. Because I use all of those, no point saving the odd one seed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And some of these will go to the plant sales if I have too many. That's them all gone. Put a cross on that one. Buy some more next year. I've already done the Onivec. Beaver Dam number 10 from Ali. I grew these a couple of years back actually, they're all right. Yeah. There's only 4 of these, so I'll just have to... well, yeah, I have the other one, isn't it? Yeah, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Cheers, Ali. And what I'll do with them, I'll put the vermiculite on the ones I know it's got seeds in. So I don't think to myself, oh my word, they haven't germinated. Right then, let's cover these over. That's us done then. I'll do the leeks tomorrow, Saturday. I didn't do them until the 19th last year and they were all right. So. Well, they grew all right. They didn't like being on the allotment, that's for sure. They don't get planted out till, God, I know, March or April, so there's no point, no real rush for them. It's amazing how much abuse they take as well, just sat in the those polystyrene fish boxes. There we are, guys, that's it for now. Give these a bit of a watering, sorry. And that one there's a bare one as well. So. Right, let's get those on the base, give them water. Get the base right way around, Steve, my help. There we are. Let's get everything indoors before I catch pneumonia. So there's chillies done. I'll put a lid on that, get those in the Vitapod upstairs. Chillies and aubergines, I'll do the rest of the day. Catch you soon, guys. Yeah, glad I got a bit done anyway. You just feel a bit, what's the word? You know, you feel a bit, I don't know, like you should be doing something. Let's chuck all them in there and stuff. Well, I've had a quick change of mind about the leeks. I'm only going to do one type. That's the one that says on the packet to do them now. That's the Portobello, so I'll do those in a minute. But first off, I want to get some more of these chillies in. I've had a rethink on the chillies as well. I wasn't going to do so many, but I thought a lot of these, I've only got one or, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever seeds is. I might as well use them up and get fresh next year, haven't I? So, same again, let's get it going. Bring you back in a minute. Cayenne. There's loads of them, so I put a whole row of them in. Right, and as before, I'll water these, get these upstairs in the Agriland. In the Vitapod. Right, number 20 then. Leek Portobello. Never tried these before. Had them last year, but I never used them. So, as we use this bit up here. I'm just going to scatter these over. Oop. 100 seeds, yeah. Yeah, like I said, the other leeks, I'm leaving those till February and March because I used to do in January. All right, mid-January, about 19th, something like that. But they didn't do too well last year, and I'm wondering, did I sow them too early? Because even though they'll last in the polystyrene thing is. Were they a little bit too stressed out and never recovered properly, you know? So, anyway. Well, he didn't go very far, did they? 100 seeds. Let's give them a quick cover up, yeah. There we are. Give those a watering and they can go. Yeah, they go in the warm as well for now. And there's the onions. Just sat in the front window, so actually it's quite warm there. Well, obviously it's indoors, so what's that, 20 degrees, so no point using extra heat for them, just let them use the house heat. I might do the same with these actually, yeah. I've got room on the windowsill, yeah. If not, they go in my bedroom. Right then. That's it then. Had a great day with Layla, the cooking, Scotch eggs, I got a picture of that. We had a nice breakfast at the garden centre. I'll tell you what I like at the garden centre, it's Highfields, it's Whitminster on the A38 between Dursley and Gloucester really, where I live. even though it's got loads of concessions, you know, Edinburgh wool and whatever, it is a very good garden centre. Loads of outdoor plants, indoor plants, and all the sun there is, you know. And I go there for the world of water as well, for the tropical fish and that. Yeah, and we got back, yeah, so we cooked some Scotch eggs, brilliant. And I wasn't too far away from home because I could see Cam Peak, that little funny hill near me, which means I'm in the Shire and I wasn't getting homesick. Take care, guys. I'll catch you on the next video.